We got. We're also on YouTube, guys. So if you have friends, now's the time to invite people. You still got a minute or two. Sue in England, you can send them to our YouTube channel too. Although we got room for more people here in the Zoom, so preferably the Zoom. Tim in Georgia. Who else we got? Melanie in Virginia. Natafia in the Bronx. Beautiful New York. All right, we'll get started in just a second here. Let's see, a couple more. Charles, just let me know when you're ready to rock. Okay. All right, Charles just posted the YouTube. If you want to share that with anybody, they can catch the live still. And still letting people in. All right, well, I'm Pete in San Diego. We got Charles, our awesome CEO in Las Vegas. We got Dave down by Nashville. And we're going to get started. Let's see, Charles, if you want to mute everybody. Kill the chat here. All right, you ready, my friend? All right, welcome to the Monday Save Club. Awesome Zoom. We're going to be talking about new stuff. We're going to be bringing you guys up to speed on where we're at and some killer new strategies we're going to be working on here. So, Charles, you ready? Did we lose Charles? Oh, he's here. He is unmuted. How about you, Dave? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know why Charles
Sorry there,
isn't.
Pete. My
Oh,
mic was muted.
no
Uh,
worries.
all
Okay,
right,
we'll let it rip. We'll let it rip, Charles.
let
And
me
welcome,
restart that.
guys. Here we go.
Okay. Been exciting 2026 already, and really looking forward to ending this month very strong. Um, we've been putting together some new tools for you guys so that we can start really tracking down our video presentations. So last week, Dave came out with a new compensation plan video. It's the first video in a series of upgrades that we're making for our tour. So the next video, as you guys might have remembered, when we first came out, we had a killer video. It converted really well. It was a video. It took a lot of production. It was myself on a green screen, and it worked really well. And I'll tell you why. Because when you've got a engaging person talking, and you got a story, and you got just fast acting graphics and the music and everything tied together, we know that works really well. We're going to take that same approach here on some new tools as we start engaging our different traffic sources at a really deep level for these upcoming co-ops. It just makes it really exciting. And so over the last months have really just climbed up, risen to the very top of what's relevant right now in traffic for opportunity seeking, for home business, for communicating with people that have experience in the direct sales and network marketing space. We've been putting together different systems for different leaders. Some are like 800 numbers for dialing in, text messaging campaigns that are going out. But the key thing is bringing together all of these tools so that everybody can use what we put inside of this co-op. So when you've got quality people to talk to that have seen a landing page, is filled out a form, they're getting communicated with, we've got our AI tools communicating with them, and then they've got a presentation that they can see that really gives them everything they need to get started. We're there. These tools exist now, and now really dialing it in, getting it streamlined is really going to help everybody not have to make presentations. The key thing is as you start working with prospects, is let them know that we're a real community. We've got real people here, and what we've got is an attractive place for people to actually build a home business. And that's going to carry on, especially as we start reaching out and we start opening up things globally. So there'll be some additions to our shopping portal. I've got some great relationships now with some existing areas for additional cash back, but also some sign-up bonuses that when people come on board and they do an amount of online shopping that they can get between $35 and $50 in a shopping bonus. So I think that's pretty cool. And just really help people get from the shopping habits that they have. Maybe they're on Amazon or they use Google or whatever, and directing them into our cashback and the way that we operate our portal. Also this week we've got some new announcements on the websites for Averderm. We just put up a bunch of information and tools. Let me pull that up for you. And also some new content drop stuff. Dave, if you want to get the content drop ready, they'll go along with what I'm about to show.
Yeah.
Fix my screen just a little bit right here. Okay. So as you guys might have seen, the addition of these essential roll-ons, these products here are offered at 70% off when you're an Save Club member. So these products, they're retail at $25, and when you buy them through Save Club at your 70% off discount, $7.50. Well, I wanted to demonstrate just what is in these products and how powerful they are. This is just the terpene blend of essential oils and terpenes inside this product. And you can see here there's a ton of different ingredients in here, and they're put in here at a very precise amount so that when the product goes onto your body and into your blood and it gets absorbed, that you get these mood enhancement benefits right away. And there's actually a lot more ingredients that are inside of these products. The carrier oils are all premium blends of different oils so that they're smooth, they penetrate deeply into the body, and we've got new formulas and the lab reports for exactly what is inside of these products in here. So just another cool product to launch out. And Dave, you've got a bunch of content drop stuff, if you don't mind pulling that goes along with this.
Let me pull it up here and share it. A second here.
And these products are extremely demonstratable as well. That's one of the things about having something that you can bring around. You can roll it onto somebody, they can smell it, they can feel the mood enhancement benefits, and you can let them know that they can get these products at 70% off when they're a Save Club member.
And just so you guys know, I had somebody ask on Facebook, which surprised me this week. They were like, where do I find the content drop? And I'm like, man, we've been showing this every Monday. And if you click on the training section of your back office, there's a folder. So when I'm done here, we'll go look at that. But very easy to find this. And if you don't know about this, and we've been posting graphics every single Monday for months and months and months, you're really missing out. Okay. And you should have already gone through the training site to find it. But so we talk about, I did a couple graphics of malls, big savings on everything here, which is kind of fun that you guys can post. Remember, everybody's a scroller. Everybody scrolls these days. And when there's a cool image that stops people, they'll stop and they'll look at it. You do it every day. You're scrolling, and you look and you're like, oh, what's that? You stop and you look. Okay, these are designed to get people to stop and look and then go to one of the pages that we've made you. All right. Who doesn't want to save money? Everybody wants to save money. Everybody's talking about how much stuff costs in the economy. So when you have these kind of graphics, they are going to stop people and they're going to look and say, how do I save some money? All right. So we have all these cool ones that we built for you here. And then the Avoderm. Everybody loves Avoderm. You try it. I mean, we got testimonial after testimonial on pain relief. Pain is big business, everybody. I think it's like 1 out of every 3 or 4 people are in pain. My mom loves this stuff. She had to take 800 milligram Motrins, and she literally puts this stuff on and she swears by it. Like she was running out and she was like, I got to get more, so it really works. So we did a lot of these here. And of course, they get an exclusive discount bought through Save Club. And there's a whole other MLM that does like a patch for pain, and they sell it for such a big price. And we have stuff that started around $7, right? So it's very, very easy to move something like this, but it's a multi-million-dollar industry. And so we wanted to build you some graphics to grab that. Okay. So we have some really cool graphics here on all of that. This is cool too. This is like fun. You guys could share this. All of you could download this and share this. And then you want to say in the post, do you know the secret? All right. You could tease people with that. Let me share my sound so you guys can hear this real quick. Let me play it here.
I have a secret nobody else knows. I use Save Club for big discounts. I also get cash back. Let's shop.
You guys could grab that, post it, and you could post something very curious like, are you using the secret? Do you have this secret? And it's going to make people want to watch the video. And then again, go right to your page. Travel, it's starting to be warm. I mean, it's cold right now, and a lot of people are thinking it's freezing. I know Nashville's like 20 degrees. I see a picture like that, and I'm like, man, I wish I was on the beach right now. It starts to get people interested, right? Save 80% off travel. We have some cool graphics here to post, all this kind of stuff. Another thing that's big is Vegas. Everybody loves to go to Vegas. Charles is kind of lucky he lives there, but a lot of people love Las Vegas and they want to go all the time. And when they see a graphic that says 80% off, hey, how do I get 80% off? I love going to Vegas. So for example, we'll build out other locations too in graphics, but we grab some of these, on the Vegas Strip. So you can do this. Again, these are designed for people to stop scrolling and say, what do you guys have? Right? So these are the content. Again, folder that's loaded up, and every single week you have, hold on one second. I'm going to pull up the back office here and share where you find it. Because some of you are saying, where do I find it? And it's just so curious to me. So let's make sure you know on this call how you find this stuff. Give me 1 second to log in and then I'll share my screen again. And I'm going to blow my screen up so you can have this big monitor. Sometimes it's hard to see. Let's see if you guys can see this okay. All right, can you see my screen okay, everybody? Charles, you see it?
It's pulling up. There you go. Yep.
Okay, so on the left-hand side, everybody, click on training. And of course, you should go through all of this. We have our training porters on 90-day blitz, which we'll talk about. But right here, you can't miss it. It says marketing materials. All you got to do is click that button and you'll be taken into a folder, and they have dates. They got so many things in here. And so today is the 19th, but if you look at 117, you click on that and here's all the graphics. All you got to do is click on the 3 dots on the top right, and you can click download, and these images and videos will go direct to your computer. Or if you're on a phone, you can also access it, the back office, from your phone and download these things from your phone so you could put them on Instagram and Facebook. TikTok, you need videos, but we also have videos too. We have all kinds of stuff back here. I mean, it is loaded up with all kinds of stuff. For example, fun stuff.
Oh, guys. Oh, hey, man, I am so sorry. I accidentally locked the meeting.
What was that, Charles?
I accidentally locked the meeting. I meant to stop the muting. I was wondering why people stopped filing in.
Oh.
And the meeting was locked on my behalf. So I'm sorry if someone got blocked out. That's my fault.
And by the way, too, everybody, we also have even back here things like if you want to do travel, I'm trying to find it actually. Where is it at? We have where we have write-ups for you too, where you could actually post. So let's say you wanted to text message somebody. I have a bunch of text messages already pre-written for you. So you can actually get an idea if you want to send a text out to somebody. We have stuff like that back here. There's so much stuff in our marketing drops here. Like if you click on social media, I have posts on anything. Like for example, if you want to post something about food with the foodie funnel, okay, because we already have a foodie funnel, I'll show you where that is. Look at all these posts that you could just copy and post on your Facebook wall right now about that, and then add where it says put link here. You could put a link to the foodie funnel. So for example, these are all about foodie. So if you were going to post this, you would scroll back in your back office, okay? Go to your website, your pages here, my websites. Scroll down, for example, and you could grab the foodie link right here, okay? And then you could also go back into the drop, all right, where there's content, and at any given time, you could find a graphic like this. Get free food from local restaurants that could go along with the post. Okay. So here's how it ties in. I post a video like this. I have a pre-post written about foodies. I posted that. I post a video like this, and then it links directly to a foodie page. So it all goes together for you. You don't have to think, you don't have to create it. We've done it all. Can you copy and paste? See, that's the biggest thing. Many of you are missing this. But if you could tell everybody else out there, the other thing is your pitch. You want to make a lot of money? Let me ask you this question. Can you copy and paste? If you can copy and paste, we could copy and paste your way to making a lot of money. We already have everything done. The funnel's done, the post's done, the image is done, the thing's done. All you have to do is copy and paste and watch what happens. Makes sense, right? So make sure you guys are using that pitch. Make sure you guys are diving in. That's all I got today, Charles.
Okay, great. Yeah, so one of the areas that we're continuing to develop is taking people from landing pages into specific tours. So we've got another page here that this is all part of our rollout of the AI system. And what's cool is, when people go, there's going to be from different landing pages, and then we're dropping people into different tours where this one's just very directed, very specific video-driven tour. We have a video-driven tour that's part of the website, but now we can get real granular where we've got additional tracking that lets us know how long a video has been watched. It also allows us to know when people stopped. And then as people leave the page, the AI is super smart. It knows where people left off, what materials they've seen. So then we can follow up with a message, right back to them, based upon what they're looking at. So if someone comes in through like the health page, we know that when we resend a message to them, to send them back because that was the product that they were interested in. Or if they were interested in, business opportunity or turnkey business or something like that, that the follow-up stays congruent. Now, also inside of the different networking that's going on, when we start working with groups that have databases, or they're like the nonprofits, this also allows us to do customizable welcomes, so that when someone comes through a page, like a landing page, now they can go into something that could be branded. So let's say we're working with the March of Dimes, and we're now going to message to their list. We can message them the page to download the free app and get started. And then on the next page, it can be like, here's the steps, and it can be branded with that group. So this really enables this super networking. So there's opportunities that have come across my desk where there's people that are running paid traffic. So they're already driving people in for their coaching program. And then as those people are learning about it, they've got a path to show them as a gift to give them the app. And so what we're doing is we're finding other traffic paths online and then building those into what we've got going on. And so we've got training on this in the original Blitz, but we'll do some more specific training, and I call it super networking, where what you're doing is you're looking for databases, influencers, and organizations that are already running. And this this goes perfectly well for like fundraising. There's going to be a whole round of fundraising now for sports teams, where you've got even small groups where you've got maybe 20 or 30 kids on a team. Well, this could be a fundraiser that they bring back to their home, they bring back to their community, and these groups can go. So what I'm saying is we can get into helping these organizations get real specific with the path in the funnel, and then being able to display them the most relevant content into the path. So it's just ways to keep our messaging totally congruent from beginning to end. So really looking forward to having out there. Well, because I want to reserve as much time as possible. Seems like every week we go really long with the Q&A, and so I'd like to get it started just so that we can start addressing some of what's going on and give you guys updates throughout the week. So go ahead, Colleen, get started with you. gonna have to unmute and then
Muted.
get going.
Charles, I'm always with my hand up first. Sorry about that.
Yep.
I just want to follow up with regards to that gentleman that's been wanting to give us the non-profit data by email. He's been emailing you.
Oh yeah, and so yeah, here's a great opportunity. This is a group that has a database of nonprofits, pretty much every single one of them that's been around in the United States, and they also global database since the 90s. And so yeah, Colleen, with that, yeah, thanks for the reminder there. That is a great database that we can start pulling from. I was hoping from him to get a little bit more of a sample before actually getting his whole database. So I'll reach back out to him if you don't mind, Colleen, just dropping me in the WhatsApp, just dropping me the email address that he's sending us from, so I can just search it and just find it.
Okay, no problem, because he did send you a sample batch, but he's just waiting for the response on the email.
Okay.
Thank you, Charles.
Yeah,
I'll drop it again in the inbox.
Okay, great. Thanks. For that.
Okay, thank you, Charles.
Hey, Charles, can I chime in for a sec?
Oh, please.
All right. Hey, I missed you guys. I was skiing for a week, so I missed our Zooms. I just finished my first bottle of Zenith by Three Waves Wellness, which is in our back office. Saved almost $100, and I'm telling you, this stuff is amazing. I feel so much better. My digestion. You could take it a second time of the day if you're having a stressful day. It's just amazing stuff. So if you get a chance, Charles negotiated a crazy deal, almost $100 off, and I just wanted to give my feedback after finishing my first bottle. You're still taking yours too, right?
Yeah. Yep. Actually, yep. And I'm super excited to get going on it because I had to take some antibiotics for something that anytime you do that, it's so scary. I didn't want to do it. But I'm going to rebuild all the beneficial flora and good bacteria, prebiotics, probiotics, and just, get all of that, going back in my system. So
Cool.
really,
Yeah,
really
and I love
excited.
our new AI landing pages are badass. So very excited about that.
Yeah. The chatbot's coming too. Let me share with you guys. We've been doing a ton of development in the back end here. This is the page that you can utilize to invite businesses. And so the amount of businesses that we're queuing up for the directory is growing daily. And with this page, you can submit a local business or an online business. If they're willing to offer the discount to Save Club members, we get in here. Now, what was built with this is when someone fills out this form, we built an AI workflow to take these businesses and create a directory listing, and then we can share that back with the business, make sure that they're comfortable with what we're posting there, and then also it builds this directory. Now, one of the things about having a directory, we got to have it populated with businesses before before anything else. So we're growing the list of businesses there, and then what this is also enabling us to do is focus in on certain regions and certain cities that we don't have coverage with Save Club, but we will as we've got promoters in those towns that are going to be submitting more and more businesses into the directory listing. So that's gonna be grow. Okay, Philippa, you want to speak?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can, yes.
I did mention to you last time in that shopping portal when I click on the view earnings, because it doesn't show any stakes in what I spend and how much cashback I get back. It just says use your shopping portal to get cashback, and that's all it shows on my end. Doesn't show like a statement how much you spend.
No, so what we're doing there with the portal, like I said, we're making some advancements inside the portal. And so what so every pending amount in the shopping portal, we're going to be settling this week. So even though with the different vendors, they're saying, oh, it could take up to 120 days to get things going, and especially if it's on travel, because travel changes, they offer refunds like depending on what type of travel people purchase. So sometimes the travel has to take place before the cash back gets put back. But what we're going to do is just bring every pending amount of pending cash back to zero inside of the accounts, because that way it'll just bring everybody to current. Now, as far as if it shows your spend, yeah, I'll have to look into that, like what what it's demonstrating there. When you get in there and you click on like your earnings, it should show the amount there of what was it should show the total amount of the spend, but it doesn't show where.
No, it doesn't show at all on my account. It doesn't show how much I spent and how much cashback I got. Yeah, because I've been buying stuff for about 3 months now, and it still hasn't shown it up. Yeah.
Okay, so inside, so when let me share my screen. So when you're inside the portal here and you click on the My Earnings tab, do you get something like this?
No, I don't get anything.
A
No, I
spend?
don't. No.
Okay. Okay. Do you mind sharing me your username?
What's my username? Oh, geez, I'm going to try to think what my username is now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't even, yeah.
Okay, well, think that up. I have your name here too, so let me pull you up. You got a pretty unique name. If it counts under your name, I'll be able to grab it and take a look. Go ahead, Timothy.
Can you share that link you just showed for the business page for signed up businesses?
Yep.
There's just not a lot of businesses in my area, and I think the more businesses we get, the more people we can sign up to Save Club.
Yep. I'm dropping it into the chat right there. And so this will also appear as a replicated page inside of the back office. We're just doing the final integration there. So it's probably something we can complete today. But you can use this page now, and it starts building the directory listing as people come in. And so the key thing is, as we're growing our reach, if we've got 10,000 affiliates, and every affiliate invites one business, they know one business owner that would like more customers into, that grows our reach by 10,000 businesses. So to be able to do this and do this at scale, having the automation of the tools here, so that when submission is pushed through, it automatically creates a directory post, and then it just takes us to look at it, send it to the merchant, say, does this look good? This is what we're putting in the directory. They say yes, and then it goes live. So doing it in a scalable fashion was a really important idea of what had to be in place. Okay, cool. Any other questions out there? No. Okay. Let me get back into our back office here. So the in the United States, something just ended. They're for health insurance in the United States. We do in America this open enrollment for healthcare, and it goes from like November till January 15th. Well, that is now over. So people that decided not to have health insurance for 2026, that window is now closed. And so again, there's a lot of people out there that don't have a primary care doctor for themselves or their family or whatever. And so this is where the Save Club Health program can really help people at least get basic access to primary care doctor, telehealth, and prescriptions if they need them. So I'm just gonna put that news out there. Okay, Melanie, you want to unmute? Go ahead. Oh, well, we can't hear you if you're trying to unmute.
Okay, there it is. Thank you.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, I have 3 questions. Yeah, the first question is, do you have an update on the landing page for Stable Copper?
Again, I know we started working on that last week, and I don't have anything to show on that right now. But yeah, I know it's in the queue of things to get done. Let me put another note on that.
Okay, and my second question is, this is just related to the back office, and it's a technical issue. When you
Okay.
look at the matrix view, and you're trying to like tap on an individual to see, like more information about, who is, under them, just
Yeah.
other details. When you tap on, I think it says return to top, something like that, where you're just trying to go back.
Oh, it logs you out.
It
I see
logs
that.
you. It logs.
I see
Yeah,
that. Okay, thank
yeah,
you.
and that's a real pain.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
if that can
I'm
be
back
fixed.
I'm actually back there doing it right now. And so let me screenshot this and get this fixed right now. Okay, thanks for bringing that to my attention.
Yeah, and last question. How can we, and I know you're working on some different things here, but how can we best show someone all the available exclusive deals products? Like if someone you start talking to them about various nutrition products and things that we have, is there any way how best to promote them all together? I mean, yeah, I know you're working on individual landing pages for different things, but if people just wanted to know, okay, well, what all do you have available? Is
Yeah,
there a way to do that? Or are you working?
no, but that's a great suggestion. Now that we've got this ability to we can put up pages much faster now, that we've got basically a website builder that is built inside of our system. So being able to list off like a sales page, would you want it more salesy, or would you like it to have like in-depth product information about each product, like or you want to utilize it as like Save Club exclusive deals, here's the type of things that are available, and have it as a landing page that could like lead into something that could show a potential member what type of deals are there? Because it is a huge selling point for the membership to have access to these products at these deep discounts.
Yeah, I like that last option. It doesn't give deep detail on everything, but it just shows what all the different deals are. I mean, because they can go further and we can provide more information, but then it gives them a way to go ahead and at least become a pre-enrollee, if not enroll. So yeah, I think it needs to be coupled with a landing page.
Okay. That's a great.
Because I have had people say, well,
what are they? Yeah, no,
I've had people
it's
say,
hard,
what
it's
all
hard
do
to
you-
pull, it's hard to pull together. Yeah, that's actually something we can put right into the tour. So we could do like a landing page that's like, here's the incredible deals you can get at with a Save Club membership. Have it as a landing page, and then drop people straight to an exclusive deals preview, where they can get more information about the brands that we're aligned with. Okay, yeah, I really like that idea.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Okay, and by the way, Melanie, I just put to the dev team about that back to top logging out, so that should be fixed here today. That's it. That'll be an easy one. Okay, Richard, go ahead.
Okay, the other week you were showing on our office the left side menus, and you were going to add different items to the menu, such as the healthcare and some other items. Is that still in the process, or has that been updated, or when will that be updated?
Well, so now are you referring to inside the prospects tour, or are you referring about the back office?
The back office and the menu in itself.
Yeah,
Up down, you have
back here,
travel.
Yeah, so back in the affiliate and member back office, so the way that this works, like on mobile, this is already like a pretty big drop down. And
Right.
so what we've done is we've kept that on the homepage. So you're gonna have to access it right here through the homepage, because this is gonna continue to happen. We're gonna keep adding more and more stuff. So just kind of having an infinite navigation bar over here is not really the best way to do it. So we're gonna have to break it down in there. Maybe as it grows, we'll have to put some like mega menu up here, but we just have to consider, how it works on mobile, because we have a lot of people that use this and cruise it to mobile. So if we just keep adding to that menu, on the mobile navigation becomes really clunky.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, you can get to it there from the homepage. Just scroll
Right.
down.
Yeah, I know that. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem, Richard. Go ahead, Bruce.
All right. As the guy was just asking about looking at all the deals, I had a situation come up last week where I was telling somebody about the travel,
Yeah.
but I don't have access to the travel to show examples because I got a couple of kids in college, and for me, going to Walmart is a vacation. So it's not like I'm traveling anywhere. So I couldn't show them a deal, but I told them about it. Their question is, well, if it's kind of catch-22, if they can't see what they're getting, why should they sign up for it? So I'm wondering if there's a way to make a searchable site to see the deals so anybody can search wherever they want to go to see the price they could get, but don't enable them to book anything. Make it, if they go like to book the trip, well,
Yeah.
a pop-up comes up, you have to sign up.
Yeah, like a demo site where they could search, but it disables all of that.
Exactly.
Hey, Pete, let's get with Sean today. Ask him about that, 'cause I'm sure this has come up before. Yeah, I would love to have a
Well, there is that demo account. Maybe he'd let us use that as people can play with it. But then, like you said, you can't book anything. The
yeah,
other thing
exactly.
we could do for that and the exclusive deals is if Dave wanted to make like a loom, and then we could turn it into a video, and then you could put it on a landing page. So just kind of
Yeah.
walking through.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. But
travel
yeah,
search.
I understand wanting to be able to search and compare,
Right.
before you get it. Yeah, that's a relevant idea there, Bruce, because I actually had to log someone in the other day on a Zoom and show them the different deals. They're asking about a particular area, and yeah, we can't cover that on a video. It's way more engaging when it's interactive like that. And
Yeah.
I was able to show them some pretty awesome deals. One of them was like a 7-day stay in Park City for $700. The inventory ones that are available, but we could see future dates that comes up, and that was at a Wyndham timeshare. It's pretty cool.
Right.
So that would have totally got them there if they could have seen that on their own. So yeah, Pete, let's talk to Sean and see if they have a elite travel portal with the purchase options in a disabled.
You and I were playing with it before we bought it for the company.
What's that?
You and I were playing with it before we bought it for the company. Remember?
Yeah, but I think that was open. I think that was open though, Pete.
Maybe it was.
I think
Okay.
that it
I think
had.
he has a demo.
Actually, you know what?
set, too.
Whatever. Well, okay. This is a great suggestion, Bruce. We'll get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've got something like that. Because the thing about the Elite Travel Portal is when you enroll with it, we send over a bunch of your data, including like you have to have your address on file too for certain reasons. So Pete, it actually makes sense that if someone doesn't have like their member account set up, they would not be able to purchase. So I'm thinking more and more that they would have a demo area built that already has the purchasing disabled, because you have to have an account first. So yeah, Bruce, this might be easier connected than we think. We just have to talk with our
Yeah, talk to the developers because they'll have the answer faster than all of us.
Yep.
And if it can't be done, that's something. So the person I was talking to, they're like, well, what if I want to go to the Caribbean? What if I want to go here? What if I want to go there? And it started going in my mind, well, if I had it, I'm going to spend the next 4 days trying to, show them all the various deals. But if they had access to it themselves, And they said, like all the others, Expedia, Travelocity, they said, I can go to any of these and search them for whatever I want. And I was like, yeah, you can. And it's not something I'm going to do, even if I had the service myself.
Yeah.
Individuals need to search wherever they want to go, when they want to go. And that, however many choices there are, there could be that many searches. So, we don't want to spend our lives showing people how they can save when they have a whim of they want to go on vacation next week or next month or 6 months down the line.
Yeah, sometimes it is fun to show off the
Yeah.
discounts if you do have a few minutes.
Yeah, no, it makes for a good prospecting tool. We'll see if there's any reasons why we couldn't make that happen. I imagine this demo account already exists, unless for some reason they don't want the deals published publicly. So maybe we have to put it behind a login or something, or put it inside of our tour, which is you have to register first. That might be the thing.
That might be the way to do it.
Yeah. Okay, Bruce. Yeah, good suggestion.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, Peter, you can unmute now.
Yeah, I was just checking to see how close are we to doing the landing page for that New Year's Eve, that New Year's video, 2026 video.
Oh, we have it up. We have it up. So
I didn't see it in my back office.
hang on. I know, yeah, it's not listed there. Let me show you. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so yep, it's up. So right here, and I'll get this live today, Peter. Thanks for talking about that. So typically the page would exist right back here. So the last that's displayed is page 26. But if you copy this and change that 6 to a 7, page is live.
Okay.
Yep, and you can see it's got a little AI chat bot started off right here. And so yeah, this is the reason I didn't put it live is because we're still finalizing this chat sequence in here. But you can use it, and it's actually functional and going. So yeah, I'll put it live back there today.
All right, thank you.
Yep. So I'll put a note on that. Page 27 going live. Yeah, that's a fun page. Okay, guys. Well, I mean, this is it's gonna be an exciting week here. Again, taking each one of these traffic paths and really putting attention onto each one of these paths in a way that's really controllable is going to help us get our page conversions up and get as people go from like social media to a landing page into a tour, that's the type of volume that we're really going to crank up, which is going to help with a number of people on calls, watching the matrix fill, looking at the statistics on the power line. All that's just going to continue to ramp up. So if we don't have any more questions here, I'm excited to take these notes and put them into work and line you guys up a killer presentation for Wednesday night. So the page I showed earlier where we're reconstructing the video tour so that when someone comes through a page, we've got the AI platform tracking everything. The very first video is going to be a redone presentation, a nice, short, concise. Here's exactly what Save Club is. Membership focus. It'll cover the business opportunity. But when we're fully scripted and have that produced and edited, it will make for a great tool for someone to come in and capture the whole essence of what we're doing in a concise way. So, one more great tool that, will have part of the system here. So, but yeah, with that, everybody, have a great Monday. Check out all the content drop from Dave. You got, tons of amazing stuff in there, and we'll have a nice presentation for you on Wednesday night. So thanks. Have a happy Monday. You're halfway through the month. So have a great one.